Good day, class. Welcome to Magic 101. I will be your teacher for this class, and you may call me Professor Neon. Now, this class will function as your introduction to the description, art, and practice of magic. We will be going over the basic definitions, mechanics, and histories of the practice. First, let's define what is magic. Magic, or arcana, is a universal force of energy that interacts with and surrounds all things in the known inner and outer planes. While unseen by most beings, it constantly surrounds us. This was first discovered by an elven researcher in times long lost. However, we will touch on that at a later date. Now, magic has many names, and ways unto which it is referred to depending on the time and culture. Many common ones are magic, variations on the word arcane, the art, the power, or the weave. Now, the weave in particular has become quite popular over recent history, given its ties to some gods and imagery of viewing all of magic as a large tapestry, and the fact that many spells require the feeling of plucking strings out from the ether. Alright, now that we know the general names and definition, let's define the categories magic can be broken up into. There are currently 8 categories of magic. However, many spells and effects don't fit smoothly into a single category, and some spells have been known to be recategorized over the years. However, the magical community has settled on these 8: abjuration, transmutation, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, illusion, and necromancy. Now let's go over the focus of each category or school of magic. Abjuration focuses primarily on both protection spells such as shields, wards, and other protections, but also on disrupting and countering opponents' spells. Transmutation is the act of using spells to change the properties of matter, such as turning one item into another. Conjuration is the school of summoning and teleporting. Many wizards have companions that they have summoned from another plane, and no good wizard is caught without a teleport option. Divination is all about sight and information, whether that is simply learning the properties of a magic item or trying to look into the future. Enchantment magic encompasses spells that manipulate and interact with minds, such as charming or magically manipulating a target. Evocation is all about energy, usually in elemental form. If you are looking for destructive force, this is the school for you. Illusion is magical deception, creating false images or going invisible to trick your opponent. And finally, necromancy spells are ones that manipulate life and death, both in the biological sense and one's life force. Those are the 8 schools of magic and what they focus on. We won't be delving too deeply into them in this class. However, once you pick your focus next year, you will take specialty classes in whichever one you pick. I personally am one of the abjuration professors, so I might see you in the following years if you choose that path. Alright then, that is it for today. If you have any questions, feel free to stay after, and I will try to answer them. Also, please read Chapter 2 before next class because we will be going over the basics of what spells are and how to cast them. But I will be seeing you next class. So long.